Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Winged Trucking. Now, as you know, this is our third episode of the GDC realistic economy that we are doing. So we still don't have our own truck. But we drove in our last episode to Bakersfield. So let's see what kind of jobs is here. So there is one to Yuma in Arizona, and then there is one to San Francisco. Um, the one to Yuma pays us a little bit more for not that much, well, quite a lot more, almost $43 more. So we are transporting paint, and we're going to drive a Peterbilt 579 with 455 horsepower. So I'm going to take that job, and then we're gonna drive with this truck. Sorry, I have an itch in my ear. So let me just sit and do a reset. And everything seems to be fine, so I'm just going to quickly take a screenshot and then we will be back. Okay, screenshot taken. So let's get moving. Oh, before we go, let me first quickly switch on all my lights, because I don't want to get caught out with any lights on my truck. So yeah. Okay, so let's that always helps. No parking brake is on. So let's do this. So I truly hope everyone's week went well. I do firstly want to apologize if there is music playing in the background or loud banging noises or anything like that. We do live in quite a noisy neighborhood, so I do have my my volume turned up quite high in my ears.
Get ready to turn right.
Yeah, so if there is any strange noises, I do apologize. Before we turn right, I just want to quickly check the map to see if there's anything on our way that we need to unlock as we go along. I just want to see. Yeah, there's nothing there. Let's see if there's something in Yuma. Yes, there is. There's a Peterbilt dealership right here. So I'm gonna set my GPS to there, so it's a little bit, almost seems a little bit, no, it is a little bit further. So then that is marked. So there is a vehicle coming from that side. Cannot really see from that side. It doesn't matter. So if the Volvo passes, then we can go. Okay, so let's get settled in, and then we can go from there onwards. Okay, so the speed limit is 55, so I am gonna try and maintain that as far as possible. Anyways, I hope you had a good week. By the time this recording is going out, it's almost end of March. I am recording this in quite in advance. I've discussed this at the previous stage in one of my Forza Horizon 5 videos that in South Africa we do have quite a lot of load shedding. I just want to get my cruise control up to, let's make it 50, because this is quite a windy road. we do have quite a lot of load shedding. So at this stage we are on stage 6, which is clearly or close to a stage 8, where we are basically 4 hours on, 4 hours off. So yeah, like I said, I am recording this in advance, just to be ahead at recordings, because I don't know when I'm going to have a chance to record again soon. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, it seems like this is going to be a night drive, because if I look at the time, it's now 5:15 in the afternoon on a Monday, and we are set to arrive. Ooh, I like this. This is the first time that I drove here. I cannot remember I've ever driven on this road before. So yeah, so I am recording this in advance, quite far in advance. I did miss that. Yes, I did. Just to be ahead of schedule, because the one thing about YouTube is they like consistency. So if you release videos on a Monday, then they like you to stick to Monday, 7 o'clock, or speed limit's down to 30. So yeah, and we are releasing this videos on a it's not it's just a normal turn in the road, and we are releasing the trucking videos on a shucks, didn't take my turn quite wide enough because of that. I think it was a beater coming from the front, so sorry, itchy nose. Don't you dare turn in front of me. So yeah, so we are releasing this videos
Keep left.
on a Saturday, so that we can have it over the weekends, and you watching it over the weekends or whatever. And yeah, it just makes it easier if we can do recordings quite in advance. So well, that's the idea anyways. So yeah. This seems to be quite a nice truck. It's I cannot remember if I've driven one of these Peterbilts before, but it seems to be quite a nice truck. Don't know if maybe I should no, let's keep it at 55. Let's stick to the speed limit at this stage in time. Turning, it seems like we are turning off.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Let's get to this. Turn off of here. But it's not
right.
that far. So we almost knocked more than an hour off of our time. So loads in American Truck Simulator do go fast. It's only the driving there is rather quickly. My biggest concern normally is the parking when we get there. That seems to be my biggest Achilles heel at this stage in time. You did see that we were, for a brief moment in time, we were at 55 miles an hour, our speed limit. But that is sometimes the thing. If you go beneath a overpass on the interstate or highway, then that normally catches you out. So just want to keep an eye on that. Very small is GPS down there. So it seems like the beat is a little bit sluggish with this load of paint.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Thank you. The guy in the Audi gave me room, so I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Subway. Setting my cruise control on 55 again, because I still haven't figured out why my head tracking is that jumpy at stages. It might be to do with where I'm sitting. There is light above me, and it might pick up my unit, and then that might be the issue, because I've mentioned this before. I'm using the Aruco head unit.
Keep left.
It's more of a paper barcode that your webcam picks up, and it's totally free to use, and it is it doesn't nearly drain the resources of your computer, especially when you have a limited system. So it doesn't drain your system that badly. Or it basically doesn't drain your system at all, because it's only OpenTrack that runs in the background with the and there's no additional software. So yeah, you can use a webcam, or I'm using a PS3 camera, which works perfectly. And it might be also the distance from the camera to my head is almost a meter, a little bit more than a meter away. So that it might be a distance problem as well. So which will be fixed within the next week or two. Oh well, other software, I know that there is people that will ask, and other stuff that I use is I have a Logitech G920 wheel with H pattern shifter, which I haven't converted to use with trucking at all. So I don't have a splitter or a a splitter or a range function. Sorry, at this stage, but hopefully. I will get that within a month or two. Hopefully. So yeah, and the rest is everything is linked down in the description that I use, software, hardware, etc. So yeah, I will bring back at some stage again maybe a wheel cam, just so that you can see my setup as it is. Like I mentioned in the previous video, I did do a did move around a little bit, so my setup is changed. The beat seems to struggle a little bit. It keeps at 55, so I want to see if I accelerate, if it will pick up to 60. 56, 57, 58. Sorry. So it does pick up. Not as nicely as I would have thought, but still. I know there is a 10% grace between the speed limit and before you get fined, but I don't want to get fined at this stage, because if you take into account when you go downhill, your retarder normally runs over to normally a 3 km/h difference, or mile an hour difference, and that pushes you over the limit, like really far over the limit. And then if a cop drives by, you are goners, my friend. You are goners. So only 132 miles left, so that's not bad. Making up some good time. As you can see, it is not that dark outside. I did bump up the colors a little bit, although you can see the stars. That is cool. I did bump up the brightness a little bit in game.
Right, and then exit right.
Because I don't like the dark.
Exit right.
I don't like the dark at all.
Turn right.
Came in a little bit too hot. Just to ensure that we are stopping at the stop sign. So yeah, like I said, I don't like the dark, and I want to see something, some of the textures and some of the things around me. I want to see a little bit more than just complete pitch blackness. Its speed limit is 35, so let's keep it to 35. Back to 55. I'm gonna set my cruise control at 50 because it is night time and you never know what happens. What happens? There isn't animals that normally jump in front of you in American. You're gonna bump it up to 55. It is rather straight down here in I think we are still in sorry. I think we're still in California because the speed limit is 55. I don't think we crossed state lines yet, so that we are in Arizona. I haven't seen a sign that said welcome to Arizona, so yeah, but like I said, coming back to the darkness, I don't like darkness, and normally there is a moon out, so you can see a little bit. So I think this is for me realistic enough. Sorry, yawning. Oh, it's been a hectic week for me. Load shedding and work and etc. So speed limit decrease to 14.
Go straight.
Okay, we will go on straight. Ooh, donuts. Sounds nice. So it's been a busy week for me. Don't know how your week has been. There's a diner. are back to 55. So it would have been nice to actually drive through here when it was daytime. I can see some, what is that, cloud or mountains on the left hand side in the distance. I don't know. I didn't even see that Crown Vic come up from behind to pass me. Gonna stick to the right hand lane. Oh, I think here might be the sign that we are crossing state lines. Let's see. Now available for ETS. Oh, this says El Centro discovered. California dreaming. Okay, so we are still in California. That sign that was there is for the realistic billboards that I'm using, realistic companies and billboards and etc. etc. So I don't have well, that is actually nice to see because I don't have that creator installed on ETS. I think I have another mod installed on ETS. Okay, so this guy is winning the drag race. Okay, he is delivering something for the American Red Cross, so we will give it to him. You've won, buddy. You've won. But next time, just wait until I have my own truck. I must say, with the sound fixes in the sound fixes mod that I have in here, the engine sound is really nice. I must say that. I do see that on the recording the game sound is quite loud, so I truly hope that this is that you can actually hear my voice during this recording. But because I did turn down my mic. The mic that I'm using is quite sensitive, so so yeah, and because of my noisy neighbors, I don't want their music to intrude and maybe pick up on YouTube, and then I need to pay copyright infringements, and I don't want that. I'm gonna turn on my turn signal so long because I do need to turn, and I hope. Come on, buddy, one trucker to another. Please let me in. Please let me in. Come on, I need to turn here. Bastard. Oh. Shucks. Okay, I'm gonna do this just to block the road a little bit, so people are going to scream at me. I'm just gonna put on my four ways. That's the first time that I heard someone, I think it was Peanut mentioned it, that he calls it four ways. It's the first time. I call it as hazard lights, or yeah, hazard lights, or yeah, emergency lights. But it's the first time that I hear people call it four ways.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Sure, Sky, we will turn left.
Turn left.
You say, did you hear that? When she turns left, it's a weird kind of way to tell left. It's almost like it's not rift. Sounds like we have a Labrador Retriever, and she sounds like that at some stages. She starts barking. But anyway, she's such a happy dog. All seems to be clear. Still haven't crossed state lines, so we are still stuck at 55, so I'm gonna activate my cruise control. And the other thing about the darkness not being that dark is when you're driving without your headlights on full beam, then it does help a lot to see better. Yeah, and I do know there is mods out there that you can use for better headlights or realistic headlights. I did have that mod installed at some stage, but the headlight still doesn't feel to me that realistic. Yeah, now I'm switching my brights on when in South Africa it works like this. You can switch on when it is a double lane like this, or 4 lanes. When you are in I want to say in the slow lane, then you can switch on your brights when there's no vehicles around you in your part of the road, because normally there is trees or whatever in the center, and it normally doesn't bother people when you are in the right hand lane in this instance, except in a corner, then people gets mad. Okay, we are very close to Yumos, 5 miles. Okay, yeah, but we would have turned here, but we crossed the into the Copper State, so somewhere we did cross over the state lines. I didn't see that. So we are taking the next exit. Then we're quickly gonna discover that Peterbilt dealership.
Right, and then exit right.
And then hopefully I'm praying at this stage that we don't have a difficult parking
Exit
at
right.
night. And there is a Shell garage
Get ready
here.
to turn right.
Fueling Formula 1.
Turn right.
Yeah, and by this stage, we would have already had our first Grand Prix. The first Formula 1 race would have been completed now, because the first race is what, the first weekend in March. So don't know who won. And I know a lot of people hope that the current champion,
Keep
Mr.
left. And then
Verstappen,
turn
to
left.
win. But yeah, let's
Turn
see.
left.
We can maybe we are discussing it between our content creators for Wing It. We are discussing to maybe do some Formula 1 playthroughs and championships, maybe on Xbox. So let's see. Okay, so here we are at the Peterbilt. I just want to see where we
When
can
possible, make a U-turn.
turn around. That is the garage, so maybe there is sufficient space for us to turn around here. Maybe maybe we should turn around in here. Sorry, sorry, I know I am making people nauseous with my driving. No, we don't want to rest. We want to deliver this tonight still. We just want to make a U-turn. That should be sufficient space. It shouldn't jack on me at all, so I just want to ensure that we don't hit anything over there. Nope, we are fine. I am a little bit sad about that 1% damage that we got. No, there's a vehicle coming. Luckily I saw the headlights. Drove straight, and that looks like a cop car. Did I see correctly? Just drove straight in front of that cop car. What a boo-boo that would have been. Yep, it was a cop.
Go straight.
Okay. So yeah, so it is gonna be an interesting one, I think. The new year. What are your predictions? Do you think Max will take the champion, will be champion again and take the cup home, or do you think that there's someone else that might have a chance? Maybe Leclerc.
Keep left.
No, he
and
did
then turn left.
quite well at some points last year, but then Ferrari didn't. Yeah, well, that is quite nice, not having to stop. I didn't even check where we had to take this load. Was it not Walmart?
Get ready to turn left.
Rift. We're gonna turn Rift.
Turn left. And
Rift,
then turn
okay.
left.
And then turn Rift again. Okay, so we're gonna turn Rift and then Rift. Okay, so we are taking it in here,
Turn left.
and they want it on the right hand side. Did I see correctly now?
You have arrived at your destination.
Okay, so this is gonna be. It's not necessary for a blind pack. I can turn. Okay, I can switch off the four-way, so I can turn around in here and then just back it in. Thank you ATS for providing me with a decent chance to redeem myself from all that previous crappy parking jobs that I did. So I just want to straighten out like this. I'm gonna switch over to this view. And I still seem to have messed it up a little bit. Just want to get it into place. Should I go around again? Let's get back into this view and just see where we are back. Such an easy parking job, and I seem to have messed it up. Can you believe it? I just want to miss this again. How the heck do I keep doing this? Okay, let's see. Just want to turn it there, and there's the bio over there. This seems to go a little bit better. Not that close to that. Okay, that's a lot better. Just hook it in. Okay, but am I in? That is not. Yes, I am. I'm a little close to this side, so let's back her up a little bit. Okay, that's the back wall or fence, and then we can just pull her straight. Yes, this is much better than my previous 2 jobs that I did. So I'm gonna hit the parking brake, switch off the engine, switch off the lights, and decouple. Okay, so what did we get? Okay, luckily they didn't penalize me for bumping the trailer. So $183 and 657 XP. So there is a new skill point. So I think, what did we last say? We are getting 25 experience points, and now it's nothing further. So heavy cargo, 80% experience bonus, 22% for fragile cargo. JT is okay for just in time. There's a lot of experience and extra rewards. Fuel economy, save 10% saving, but that doesn't help us. Okay, so this, okay, so for class 1 is dynamite, etc, etc, etc. This is all our fuel stuff. So what I think I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna first put one in high value cargo. So then we build it up. Say one in long distance, long high value, fragile, these 3, and then we build our long distance up to, say, let's 3 skill points, and then we build on our hazardous cargo as well. So because we are getting a high experience bonus, and that's what I'm after. So I'm gonna apply that, and the email is from special transport. Okay, but that doesn't help me at all because I don't have a vehicle, and our bank loans are still at 100,000, and we are not interested in buying any of that. Okay, so that's it from me. I'm Wynies. I'm one of the drivers for Winged Sim Racing and Winged Trucking. Please like, please subscribe, and then we will see you in the next one. Keep safe, keep well, and bye-byes.